God comes to you with a simple yet profound message: the power of humility. In a world that often praises pride, competition, and self-promotion, God wants you to understand that true greatness comes not from lifting yourself above others, but from walking with humility and kindness in your heart. God calls upon you to be humble with everyone, for in humility lies the key to peace, love, and true fulfillment. There is a common misconception that being humble means being weak or passive, but this could not be further from the truth. Humility requires great strength and courage. Recognizing that you don't have to boast about your achievements or put others down to feel significant takes wisdom. Humility is not about thinking less of yourself, but about thinking of yourself less and valuing the dignity of others. When you are humble, you can act with confidence and grace, knowing that your worth comes from within, not external validation. In my eyes, every person on this earth is my creation, and each of you carries immense value. No one is greater than another, for God has made you all equal in worth and love. When you humble yourself before others, you recognize their value and the divinity within them. Humility allows you to approach life with kindness, empathy, and respect, acknowledging the struggles and gifts of others without judgment. Treat everyone, from the greatest to the least, with the same love and care, for you are all my children. When you walk with humility, you open yourself up to learning, growing, and becoming the best version of yourself. A humble heart is a teachable heart. It acknowledges that there is always room for improvement, that you don't have all the answers, and that there is wisdom to be gained from every experience and every person you meet. In humility, you can admit your mistakes, seek guidance, and grow in ways that pride would never allow. True wisdom comes from a place of humility, where you are willing to listen, reflect, and evolve. At the core of all strong relationships is humility. When you approach others with a humble heart, you foster trust, understanding, and compassion. Humility allows you to apologize when you've done wrong, to forgive when you've been hurt, and to seek reconciliation instead of conflict. It helps you to listen more deeply, love more fully, and create connections that are based on mutual respect and care. In humility, you build relationships that are lasting and fulfilling, free from the need to compete or prove superiority. When you embrace humility, you also find peace within yourself. Pride often leads to comparison, stress, and the constant need to prove yourself to others. Humility, on the other hand, frees you from this burden. It allows you to be content with who you are, without the pressure of constantly seeking approval or recognition. In humility, you find peace in knowing that you are enough, just as you are. You no longer need to strive for the admiration of others, for you are grounded in the love God has for you. As you go through life, God wants you to remember that God is guiding your steps. Humility honors this truth by allowing you to surrender to my plan, rather than relying solely on your own will and desires. When you humble yourself before me, you acknowledge that God knows what is best for you, even when you may not understand it. Trust in my wisdom and guidance, and know that by walking in humility, you are aligning yourself with my will and purpose for your life. My dear child, God calls you to live a life of humility. Be humble with everyone you meet, for in humility lies true strength, peace, and greatness. Recognize the value in others, embrace the opportunity to grow, and honor the relationships in your life with love and kindness. As you walk in humility, know that you are walking the path God has set for you, a path that leads to peace, fulfillment, and lasting joy. God says that your humble actions have the power to inspire others to do the same. And together, you can build a society that reflects my love for all.